Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Remember, if you love film, gaming, or television content, please consider clicking that subscribe button because today it's time to talk a little more about one of my most anticipated films of 2023, Neil Blomkamp's Gran Turismo, as they just unveiled a new sneak peek. So, let's get into it. So recently I just did my top 15 most anticipated films of 2023 and I put Gran Turismo on there. I've been a little doubtful of these Sony adaptations of the PlayStation library. I was not a fan of Uncharted. That's actually on my worst list of 2022. But Gran Turismo is a franchise that I grew up playing. It's something that means a lot to me. I've played every single game in the series. And this movie sounds quite promising. The synopsis of the story is about someone who was really good at playing the game and how they transitioned into a real race car driver from the game. And I think that story sounds really, really interesting. I'm not a big fan of Neil Blomkamp's other films, but I can definitely respect what he has done in the sci-fi genre. And I think he can do a pretty good job with this film. The first thing that I noticed right away is that this captures the vibe of the game so well. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Uncharted short film that they did with Nathan Fillion, where they replicated some of the camera angles of the game and it just throws you back into that experience. And that's something that I have wanted from a video game movie for a while. The sound effects and the cinematography all just throw me back into Gran Turismo and those fond memories I had playing. So I am very, very excited for what this could turn out to be. It looks a lot better than what I thought it would be too. It kind of is capturing some similar vibes to what Ford v Ferrari did. It's probably going to be a little bit more different because Gran Turismo is a lot more modern, but all the same, this looks like it could be really, really great from what we saw from this footage. I think for this film, the cast looks absolutely great. It's a lot better casting to me than what they did for the Uncharted movie, where you just went for people that are just going to draw in box office numbers and that's it. They're not actually the best choice for the movie. I think the cast in this looks a whole lot better. You've got David Harbour in there. He looks like he's having a whole bunch of fun on set. Same thing with Orlando Bloom. And the lead I don't know too much about, but I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. And I think they're all going to do a pretty good job. The only thing that I'm doubtful of with this movie is they said there's going to be a love story thrown in the mix. I mean, Gran Turismo has none of that. As I said in my most anticipated movies list, Gran Turismo doesn't really have a story. I personally drew out a story through my own imagination while playing the game. It's not something that they give you. So having this love story element, which is never a part of any Gran Turismo games, it's all about the racing and the simulation and really getting you into the experience of being a race car driver. It just seems a little off, and it's probably just going to be there to give the film some kind of drama. But to me, I think if we just focus on the competitive nature of the racing and capturing that essence of the games would be the perfect choice. But we'll see how it plays out. I'm optimistic, but that's the one thing where I'm a little shaky on personally. Overall, this looks really, really good. I'm actually really excited to see this, even more so than when I first read the synopsis. Now that I know a little bit more about it, and that they're actually going to put some craft behind it and not just throw together some sloppy blockbuster that's there to just make a quick buck, that makes me so much more excited. Now, they could still go down that route. This is just a quick 1 minute preview. It's not even a fully fledged trailer. But from what I'm seeing, there is a level of craft behind the racing and putting you into the driver's seat here and capturing that immersion. And when you've got a director like Neil Blomkamp who has a level of craft to his directing and actually cares about what he's making, that gets me excited that this won't be like Uncharted. This will be an improvement. But anyway, that's all I have to say about Gran Turismo. It looks good. Tell me what you think about Gran Turismo in the comments below. Are you a fan of the games and are you excited for this movie? Let me know. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.